Well, hello to everybody. This is Auntie, and I am here with this crazy story that I saw on Instagram. According to 90 Day Fiance memes, Jasmine has cut all of her hair off due to a lice infestation. Now, I don't know about this, okay? I don't know about all of this, but let's talk about it, shall we? I want to tell y'all what I think. Yes, I shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie
Hi, everybody. This is Auntie, and I'm hoping you all are having a fantastic evening. I will be back tomorrow with my Love After Lockup review and my 90 Day Fiance review and Happily Ever After and my 90 Day Fiance the other way. But until then, I just had to stop by real quick because I miss y'all so much and give y'all this tea. Now, like I said, according to an Instagrammer, Jasmine has cut all of her hair off due to a lice infestation. Child, child, what? I don't believe it, but I thought it was funny enough to share with y'all. Here is what I think and what I have like kind of gathered in my mind. Now we all have seen Jasmine with wig after wig after wig after wig and weave after weave after weave after weave. When we first met Jasmine and Gino, she was living in Panama. Y'all remember? And Gino was paying for her weave. Do y'all remember it was at one point that Gino left America, went to go and visit her, and he had bundles of weave and they weren't the right ones. They wasn't the ones that she liked, right? So anyway, she's always worn wigs. She's always wore weaves and stuff like that in her hair. Over the past, Jasmine has been very open with her battle with alopecia. So here is one of the pictures that I was able to find of Jasmine with her full blown alopecia, right? And she was kind of showing it. And this is when, those days when she was being real and raw about everything. Here is another picture of Jasmine with her alopecia bald spot. And there are a lot of women and men who suffer with alopecia. So there is nothing funny about it. I won't be making fun of it or anything like that because as a woman, most of the time, well, most women, our hair is our pride and our glory. Okay. It is, what we like to do in the morning. We go and we spend thousands of dollars in hair products and all of that kind of stuff, right? Just trying to get that hair together. Y'all know how it is. And it's the same thing with men. I mean, hell, look at Gino. Gino is basically walking around with a hat on all day, boo. Anyway, so Jasmine, another content creator, has said that Jasmine, this is a new look for Jasmine, right? She is out of her relationship with Gino. She's starting her life off with Matt and her little baby. And they figured that, this is Jasmine's way of taking her self back, if you will. For a lack of a better term, she's just doing her. And so I don't know which one it is and which one it isn't. But I think that this is a good look on Jasmine. I think it's authentic. I think that if she is suffering with alopecia and trying to get her hair and stuff, back together, right? Maybe possibly going through some treatments. I think that it's fine for her to cut her hair off the short. It doesn't make her a nicer person and doesn't make me like her, right? But at the end of the day, I think that this is a good look for her, especially if Jasmine is suffering with it. I don't know where the lice thing came from. Maybe she had lice. I don't know. We saw Matt's apartment and I was like, what is this? Y'all, did y'all see Matt's apartment? I was like, when Gino went over there, first of all, Gino was dead wrong for going into another man's house. I don't care what Jasmine needed to say, had to say, or whatever. You know what? I can't see y'all comments. Let me see if I can see y'all comments. I don't care what Jasmine had to say to Gino. He had no business going into another man's house. That's just how I feel about it. I felt like, it was just completely inappropriate for him to do something like that. But nevertheless, I ain't shocked or surprised by anything that I see. But when I looked at it and heard, Matt, and again, y'all, I will be covering it tomorrow. When I listen to Matt seems like he's struggling. He doesn't seem like he has a whole lot of money. He walks around, I guess, all day long wearing gym clothes. I don't know. But he just seems like one of those guys that just doesn't have a lot of money. I don't know what his background is. Maybe I'll find out what his background is. But he just doesn't seem like he got a whole lot going on. I don't think he's any more well off than Gino is, although he wants to talk about Gino. But I can tell you right now, for me, this is a huge improvement. We can actually see Jasmine's real forehead, and we're not seeing, like some, of her weed being in, and sometimes she got the good weed, sometimes she got the bad weed, sometimes it's a weed, sort of like me. Okay. Miss Kelly said, what you saying, boo boo? It is cute. I would not have announced my lice. Okay. Now I don't know whether or not that's true. Like I said, that came from an Instagram page called 90 Day Fiance Memes, where it is saying that Jasmine or indicating or alleging that Jasmine had a lice problem and this is why she cut her hair off. But I really truly do believe it is because of the alopecia. Let me show y'all those pictures again. I think that she probably just got tired of hiding it. I just think she got tired of hiding it, covering it up, putting those weaves in. It's expensive. She's got a baby now. They living in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So, just a whole lot of stuff that's going on right now in Jasmine's life, right? And but like I said, it don't make me like her now. No, trust and believe it do not. Okay. And I mean, I repeat, it does not make me like her. But it does make her relatable in this area because, like I said, a lot of women are suffering from alopecia and it's some people are able to reverse it and turn it around, but I know that hair care products cost a whole lot of money, and I'm sure that those treatments are not cheap, and I know Jasmine can't afford it. Not living with Matt, in my opinion. That's just my humble opinion. But anyway, what you say, I feel her, it's exhausting to do that much when the follicles are stressed. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was talking to you. You all know that I was in the weekend. I was in New York for New York Fashion Week, and I was talking to a lot of the beauticians that were there, and they were talking about some products and different things to do for alopecia and for losing your edges. Like for the black girls, just for the black girls. I don't know what is going on with anybody else, but I know for us, some of our hairstyles that we wear cause us to lose what we call our edges. And then you see some women, honey, they lose the whole kitchen, okay, in the back from pulling the hair, over stressing it, putting it in the same hairdo all the time, use putting a tight braids in our hair, those things like that will stress the hairline and cause you to, lose hair. And so, but alopecia is something like that's altogether a whole different thing. And I think that, as a woman, we should be able to make choices and stuff like that. But I think that this absolutely makes Jasmine look better. I wish she had on some earrings or something like that. like some little stud earrings. But I guess she said, you know what, I'm just gonna show me. I'm gonna get my eyebrows done, and I'm gonna do what it make it do what it do. But anyway, I'm gonna get on up out of here. But I just wanted to stop by because I thought it was a kiki that Jasmine, allegedly has lost her hair over lice. I don't believe it, but hey, y'all let me know what y'all think downtown in the comment section. Tamika said, I noticed her hair has thinned some. Sabrina R said, my thin ass hair is so dry now that I've hit 40. Okay, it does absolutely change. Tamika said, thinning hair seemed to either be on the rise or just more people are actually talking about it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cat says she looks cute, but where did the patches go when she shaved it? And it could be just the way you talking about it in the ball picture. Hold on, let me bring that picture back up, okay? So it may be just the way that she's brushing it, or again, she may be, getting some kind of treatment or something like that and starting it all from the beginning. All right. Um, so yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, y'all make sure y'all have your notification bells on. If you have not already done so, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. That does help the channel, and so do the thumbs up. Right, Della always tell y'all hit those thumbs up. Those thumbs up to help the channel. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow with all three of my shows because I gotta catch up because I ain't been with y'all in a couple of days. I will be catching up on 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way, and of course, Love Life After Lockup. I love y'all and I miss y'all.